Khamzat, it's a big fight week, you know, your first opportunity to fight for a UFC title, and already you've got to see your opponent. You bumped into Dricus in the hotel. Talk to me about what that was like, and are you surprised he was so friendly and respectful?
What should he do? I don't know. I don't anything pressure, like what I said, like not take personal, just we're doing our business, fighting and having fun, doing some Twitter shit. I don't know how to do, but I try.
It's a big fight week, massive fight, and already the fans are buzzing. You got to bump into your opponent in the hotel lobby. Curious, if anything, what you were able to take away from that interaction.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, like you saw, he's 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Basically, I walked into Godzilla. That's what I had to take away from that. No, I'm just kidding. He was super respectful, and like I always said, if my opponent is respectful, I'll be respectful before the fight. And it looks like there won't be any antics unless something changes. But yeah, it was great. I mean, it's good to see that my opponent's healthy. All the questions, is he going to show up? It never bothered me, but I know it was a question for everyone. And the fact, it's not only the fact that I prepared for him and now I'm fighting somebody else, that doesn't bother me. I'm a complete fighter. I think it's the hype of this fight. People want to see the two best fighters in the world go at it. And that's why this fight is so big, because it's truly, in a lot of times, it's just not possible to get the two best guys right now because one is injured. And sometimes the two best guys in the world don't want to fight each other. Yeah, because it's tough. There can be only one winner. I want to fight the best in the world, and now people are going to see it. I mean, we're 2 days out. There doesn't seem to be anything that's going wrong. I mean, the weigh-ins need to happen, but all things are looking great. We're here in fight week, myself versus Khamzat, and that's what the fans wanted, and I'm super excited for this.
When you look at Dricus's fights in the UFC, which one do you think is his most impressive victory?
All of his last fights, he done good, done well, yeah.
So we kind of could make a good guess what we're expecting from him, right? He takes these massive shots from across the ring, very aggressive, very deep takedown attempts. So with that respect, I can imagine it's almost quite hard to deter him from doing that, right? Like, you can't really fake a knee, and he's going to go to the wrestling. So for you, do you have to basically mentally think, I'm embracing it, I might even be aggressive in that to try and get into those positions early to maybe use that as a way to deter him from going back to them?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you can go out there, and a lot of guys have made this mistake fighting him. Going in and saying, I need to watch out for that. He's going to shoot, I need to be ready, I have to watch out. And then they don't do anything until he does shoot and gets them down anyway. You have to go out there and fight, man. Didn't you train? I understand that he's really good at wrestling and he's really good on the ground, but I mean, that is the game. I guess, right? It's almost, if you're fighting Israel Adesanya, are you gonna start on your bum and try to butt scoot? No, you're gonna have to fight him. That is how it is, and that's truly how I feel about this fight. Yes, he is gonna shoot, and yes, he is probably gonna take me down, but I'm gonna shoot too, and I'm probably gonna take him down, and I'm gonna strike, and I'm probably gonna hit him, and he's gonna strike and probably hit me. I'm not scared of any of that. I go into any fight with that mindset that you might get hit. You're definitely getting hit. You might get taken down. What do you do after that? I don't go into this fight and look at what Khamzat does so great. I am aware of it and I know it. And obviously when it came to training, I had to get that aspect perfect on the wrestling and grappling aspect, but I'm not going out there to fight his fight. I'm going out there to do what Dricus does, and that is be a world champion.
When we look at this fight, I think everyone expects round one to be crazy, right? You come out very aggressive, he's going to try and meet you. Do you expect the same thing? Do you think, hey, I'm just going to come out here and put it on him right away?
I don't know, we'll see in the cage, bro, so it's too early to think about these things. When I see his face, then it's different.
I also assume you mentioned about getting the wrestling and grappling right in training. The pace, right? We're all kind of assuming this first round is going to be like two cartoon characters sort of fighting in a ball of dust. Do you expect that? And do you have to almost set the pace early rather than wait for him to come and do that to you?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm going out there to fight the way and see what happens. He didn't change his game plan with Robert Whittaker because it was a 5-rounder. So that kind of already gives you the sense that he's not going to think about the 5th round where he should be. 5 rounds is a long time, and I am not scared to get into that dark place. We've seen that. If we go full speed, I can fight tired all day, and I've done that many times. So let's go for it. Let's get it from the first bell to the last. Let's go full speed and see who quits.
If Dricus comes tomorrow at the press conference and says things, calls you words and stuff like that, does that stuff bother you anymore, or do you just think, oh, it's just talk?
All the fighters talk, but nothing is gonna change here. Everyone has to fight in the cage anyway, so whatever he says, I don't care about. So I'm come here and to beat him up and take my money and go home.
It seems like the hype around this just feels different from your last few fights. Like, you know, Sean Strickland had a lot of things to say. It was fights to the death. You and Izzy seemed to have some issues leading up, but you did eventually shake hands. But this seems very strictly competitive. Like, Hamza wants the belt, you have the belt. I'm curious, which do you prefer, the build-up with words, or this one, like you said, that like the hype is already there? It's just the two best in the world that want to compete.
I have to tell you, I thought about that, and people have asked me about it. Does it get you riled up when you get angry? I never get angry. It's never personal. It's just business. And I've said this many times. You can be the biggest asshole in the world or the nicest guy in the world. I'm still going out there to try and kill you. And it's what I'm here to do. So if we have the back and forth, if we do have the press conference like myself and Strickland, or myself and Adesanya, or we have the press conference like myself and Robert Whittaker, myself and Darren Till, there was no bad blood because there was none. It makes no difference to me. When fight night comes, it's not the same. It's not the same guy that's sitting here speaking to you that's getting to that octagon.
We just saw that video of you wrestling with Daniel Cormier in the lobby. How did that feel? How much did he weigh to pick him up?
We were just joking, you know. He's a great wrestler, great fighter, so always when I meet him, he's a good guy, great man, you know, so yeah.
Yeah.